talk in this video about addiction. Many people, especially those that are young, get into their lives and find that they have pain, whether it be other kids picking on them, or struggling in school, or having a very hard time, and they find things to deal with it. It might be smoking cigarettes, drinking alcohol, smoking marijuana, and eventually that can progress. People can get involved with drugs like Molly or cocaine or heroin, and unfortunately people don't realize it, but these addictions can take over your life. I work as a sober coach and have helped those with mental illness and addiction, and I've seen how people don't ever think they'll be shooting heroin in their arm with a needle. But eventually the drugs take over, and they want the drugs so badly that they'll do whatever it takes. This year I lost my only brother at age 27 to a heroin overdose. He never told anyone he was addicted to heroin, but he decided to go to a bar one night with his friends. He walked home from the bar, he went into his apartment, he put a needle in his arm, and he died. And sadly, this is the story that happens to many who face addiction. And I want to say that if you are dealing with any type of addiction, whether it be to food, whether it be to alcohol, whether it be to cigarettes, whether it be to marijuana, cocaine, ecstasy, heroin, you can get help around you, because these are very severe, hard challenges, and it's not easy. If I could say, well, just do this and you'll never have an addiction again, that would be fantastic, but it wouldn't be reality. The facts are those that end addictions to anything work very hard at it, and it takes a long time and lots of persistence and lots of hope. I believe that having a relationship with God can allow you to find hope and find encouragement, and I also know that getting support around you, whether it be a therapist, a life coach, going to a rehab, going to a psychiatrist, joining Narcotics Anonymous or Alcoholics Anonymous, finding other people that want to be sober. In my own life, I never really was addicted to drugs or alcohol, though I was addicted to smoking cigarettes, and it took a very long time to quit. It was a hard battle, and the reason I stopped is my wife's mom passed away from a cigarette addiction. She ended up having trouble breathing. She was on an oxygen machine, and she died very early in her life. And I watched for my wife how hard it was to lose her mom, and I was smoking cigarettes at the time, and I said, listen, I have to stop. So it took several months. I quit several times, and I relapsed. I kept thinking, oh, I could have one. And eventually I started to smoke cigarettes again. I was getting winded, I was having nosebleeds, and I realized, even as a young man, this was not good for me. And I finally stopped, and it's been years since I have been smoking cigarettes. And even alcohol. I would drink socially, and I decided I don't need alcohol to make my life better. I can find ways to let out my energy, whether it be playing tennis or baseball or golf or walking or jogging or doing yoga, and that is something that is positive for my mind and my body. I also do lots of creative things like art, making videos, I write books. I wrote a beautiful book to help teach about mental health and addiction. It's a guide for anyone that wants to get more motivated and inspired and live a happier and healthier life. It shares all the lessons I've learned in my 15 years helping those with different mental health issues. You can find the book. It's called Depression, Bipolar, and Heroin. The cover is beautiful. It has the last picture I ever took of my brother. We went to the mountains in California, and he was standing with his arms like this, and it was a beautiful experience. And I wrote in the book all the knowledge that I've been able to pick up. I know a lot of times people don't like to read these days. They'd rather watch videos or do things, but I really think if you get this book and you read it, you will find some hope and encouragement. You can find it on Amazon. Just type in Depression, Bipolar, and Heroin. My name is LeVine. I'm the author. And you can also look, if you need help, we do coaching. We work with people to motivate and inspire and encourage them. You can look at my website at bipolaronline.com. That's bipolaronline.com. And I just want to give you a virtual hug. I think sometimes in life we face really hard, stressful situations, whether it be with career, finances, or friendships, or relationships. And I just want to tell you, I hope it gets better. I hope whatever you're going through, your situation improves, that you find more peace and more joy, and you're around people that help you and motivate and uplift you and inspire you. And I know that sometimes things get very challenging. I've worked with people that had children with brain cancer, people with depression, with addictions, who had been through really hard times. But if you work on it, I've seen these people get their lives stronger, get more motivated, get more encouraged, and come back to feeling happy and healthy again. And I pray wherever you are that this video is a turning point, that your situation gets improved. I want to thank you so much, and if you want to see the book on Amazon, Depression, Bipolar, and Heroin. And I hope wherever you are, you have a great day. Thanks so much for letting me share this with you, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.